Hello everyone. I hope this is working. I want to check. Oh, here it is. Let me check at this end to make sure it is working. Let's see. I hope this is working. I want to check. Let me check at this end. Make sure it is working. Okay, I'm gonna do a few adjustments here. So just hold on. That's why I log in a minute early. Here we go. And now we're going to test the screen. Okay, now I'm going to see, because I got a new screen and it's not the clearest there. So that's why I like to make sure. Okay, let's see here. Okay, let's everything look clear here, so let's see if that's going to work. Here we go. Hi everyone, I hope you're ready for a fun class. Well, a lot of cards, right? Okay, awesome. Awesome sauce. It looks like we are ready to roll. Okay, now I'm going to come back here. Here we go. So I'm sorry, I rather look at the setting before we get started than in the middle. So thank you everyone for joining in. This is 80 cards with one full pack of designer series paper. I designed this class. Before that, I knew that the ink expression in ink would not be available. It is scheduled to be back in stock on the 28th of June, so at the end of this month. But note that this layout that I'm going to share can be done with any pack of designer series paper. It don't have to be just this one. You can use what I'm going to be sharing with any pack of designer series paper of 12 by 12 of 12 sheet that you're going to get 80 cards without any zip strip going in the trash. Nothing. Every bits and piece will be applied to the card front, not inside of the card front. So it's kind of basic. It's a great way to do a lot of cards. And I'm thinking for Christmas card with the designer series paper with Christmas would be awesome. So before we get started though, like always, I offer a PDF, a download, and the Hostess code, it is, I have to flip screen to know, 6APMUH9Q. So that is the Hostess code. With an order of $35, you're going to get that Hostess code. The Hostess code is good to the end of the month. So that means till June 30th, the Hostess code going to be active. So with an order of $35, you're going to get the download. If you want both download, if you didn't already get the customer appreciation for June, that is 24 cards with the lovely After the Storm stamp set. That is going to be $75 with this Hostess code. You have to enter this Hostess code so I know it's both of them. So order of $75 and above, you're going to get both of them. Now, here's on me. Tomorrow, so if your order it's over $50, I strongly recommend, I never say hold on to your orders, but tonight I'm going to tell you, if your order it's over $50, hold on till after midnight Mountain Time and you're going to get free shipping. Yeehaw! So free shipping, it's always awesome to get. So that is it's just one day, June 24th. So that is Thursday. So if you're watching this replay, note the dates here because it's a 1 day free shipping with Stampin' Up, June 24, 2021. And it's on order of $50 and above, you're going to get free shipping. That is before taxes. So any order of $50 and above before taxes, all day long on June 24, you will get free shipping. Stampin' Up operate in Utah, so the 24 hours, it's Utah time. So that means mountain time at 12 a.m., starting like tonight, we can say, right? Till the 23rd at 11:59 p.m. That's when you're going to get the free shipping. You can get the free shipping with the PDF if you put that Hostess code, absolutely. So any order above 50 before taxes. So I think we are ready. We're going to have two door prize today, or screen prize, whatever that we call it. I like to call it screen prize because we don't open the door, but we open our screen, right? And let me share what it is. It's, well, I'm going to flip the thing. It's, you guys don't have to see my face no more. You know, by the way, welcome to Frenchie Stamps. I'm Franz Martin. Most people know me by Frenchie. So let's get started. Here we go. So we're going to have two, it's designer series paper from the mini catalog. And that it's almost done. So another thing, you want to check that retire list because it starts selling out. It's still plenty, but some are selling out. So you're going to get all this here, 6x6 of all that pattern paper and specialty paper. So we're going to have two winners. You have to be present to win. How can you win? It's, you have to be logged in with Google. That's a YouTube thing. It's not my decision. It is a YouTube thing. You have to be logged in with your Google account to put comments. So, and then I got Ollie at the other end. She put that in the thing and spin it out, and boom, it spit a winner. We're going to have a winner about midway, and we're going to have a winner at the end. And how do I know if you are present to win? It's right when we're done. We have to go, you have to go at frenchiestamps.com, and at the top, it's a contact there. You're going to click on the contact. And then you're going to send me your mailing address, and it will be in the mail tomorrow. Right there above, you see right there, frenchiestamps.com. That's where you're going to go to come claim your prize if you're a winner. Also, mark that right there. That's the Hostess code to qualify for the PDF. The PDF, it's with $35. And the free shipping, it's tomorrow, June 24, that with $50 before your tax in. Okay, so this here, in this box right here, this you are seeing 80 cards. And that it's all done with the one pack of designer series paper. In this, it is 80 cards. So I'm going to share a little bit them. So you got the one in this pattern here. And if you see this one, I'm going to bring that sheet there because I won't do the 80 tonight, but I'm going to tell you how to do the 80s. So this one right, oh, yeah, this one right here. You see you get the marble in the dark and the lighter color. Those one, I did them all on the shade of spruce or garden green. Which one was it? Garden green. I don't know anymore. You know what? My, but it's all in the PDF. It is in the shaded spruce. Shaded spruce it is. So those one are all in them, okay, in the shaded spruce. Now you get the, so you get 12, I think. Yeah, you get 12 in this. And I did happy birthday thanks. You're going to see that I use a lot more of the thanks because that is going to be my thank you cards for this month. So if you place an order this month at frenchiestamps.com, you're going to have one of those cards that I did for the thank you cards. So now, here is the other one that I wanted to bring more to your attention. So this one here, we know it's all in the shaded spruce, okay? Now this one here, you see you get one color more there and more there. So what I done, I mixed them. I did 6 and 6 in those ones. See, some it's in the, let me think, not spruce, but succulent, soft succulent, and some in pure pizzazz. So it is from the same print but different color, and that it's all in detail. The download, it's tell you piece by piece how to cut them. So you get every print on how to cut them. Now, another one that I flip or split, I should say, it is this print right here, and that is this one here. I got my note to show you how to cut them, so never mind my notes, okay? If you see a little pink slip there, never mind that. So this one here, usually I always use the same side. Now, if you flip it, you get this side. So I did some with this side and I did some with this side. So what you're gonna get, it's 6 and 6. So I use the one that you get more of the pale papaya on this side. So you get 6 of them with the pale papaya in the back. And then the other one, it's more in the magenta here. See? And that one, it's mounted on the white. So the choice is yours. It's no right, it is no wrong. Absolutely no right and wrong when it comes to that. Okay, now, then the next style of cards that I'm going to share, it's this one here. Okay, so all the other one there, it is with, let me bring this strip here. This one, it's all for the bottom, okay? This print, it's all for the bottom of all those cards that I'm going to share. All this here. Let me leave that there because I got my cheat note there. And then you're going to have this print, but this print, it's tricky a bit. But again, it's all explained in the PDF because some of them going to cut for a size and then another size because see, we're going to need some of them to do our 80 cards there. And then here is this one, and this is a few of this one here we're going to flip. So in the PDF, it's all separated sheet by sheet, but here are the cards that I did with those one. So they're all the same variation, put it that way. So you see, you get your flower, you get your plain at the bottom, you get the strip. Now you get 2 of the strip that's going to be a little bit bigger. It's a 1 inch instead of a 3/4 inch. That it's the way that we have to cut to have all the exact amount. That's why one, it's the 1 inch. Then here is with the other print. Now, some of them, you get 2 of them, like to balance, like I said, see, we get in the green at the bottom. But then the other one are all in that peachy, that it's pale papaya. Now, you can decorate this any way you want. If you want to go to town with them, you can go to town. If you want to leave it just like that, I think that it's pretty because you already get the golds in this. So some of them you're going to see that I use the ink, artistically ink. That's the coordination with this paper. So I use the die, the stamp and the die to cut that, and I had some flowers. Some of them, I use some blings. I got 4 different type of blings. Now, some of it, it's the sequins. This one here, I drop a stamp. That's why you get flowers, because I drop a stamp. But this is just the self-adhesive sequence in the back. So it's very quick. Now, all the happy birthday, hello friends, that it's all of one of my favorite stamp set for greeting for many occasion. We get thanks, birthday, happy, hello friends. And now in the cursive, we get birthday, happy, hello, thanks, and friends. So some of them I mix match them. Also, most of them that I use the thanks, I didn't use this one, but I used the one in Artistly Ink because it's bigger and I thought it fit very lovely there. So the choice, it's yours. Now inside, I did the flower. All of them, I did the flower. Some I put it at the bottom corner, some I put it at the top. See? And I matched the flower with the paper. So for an example, this one here, I didn't put the pale papaya flower, but I put the magenta flower. Okay, so and then here is the champagne rhinestone, just a strip of champagne rhinestone. Then again, those one. So see, happy birthday this way. I'm looking for one that I mix big and here's another one with flowers. So you can mix and match the way that you feel, the way that you want. Don't think because I did this way or that way, you have to do that. Oh, I'm missing a, here we go. So here, I put the big birthday and the cursive happy. So you can mix those one. I absolutely love mixing them. So let's get started. I bet you want to get started, right? You're like, okay, stop talking and tell us what we have to do. Okay, I want to see, okay, this one here, I wanted to bring that to your attention that I forgot. So see, those one, I just put the blinks and the thanks. That is it, just the paper and that. And I personally think that the paper, it is lovely. We don't have to do a lot and fuss and fuss. Some of you like 20-pound card. You can add more layer. You can mount that on maybe a stitch rectangle and so on. The choice, it's yours. But I think this is pretty the way it is. I absolutely love this paper. Now with all the bits and pieces that it's left, like I said, we don't have no waste. Some of them get 6 strips and some of them gonna have 5 strips. That's how I could make all the 80 cards. So see, 5, 5. So you get 3 with the 5. No, 1, 2. You get 4 with the 5 and 2 with the 6. See all those strips at the end? That's what we're going to make with them. How cool is that? So all the designer series paper in a full pack, it's all on top of the cards. You know, sometime when I do a one-sheet window with designer series paper, I'm going to slide, you know, a piece. Oh, it's when we cut this. I'm glad I saw that. But that's the leftover of that. So it's all on the top. It's nothing inside except those ones that I have to trim. And you're going to see why I have to trim. I didn't have to, but it make it equally size proportion. Put it that way. Okay, so shall we get started? Okay, now I need 5 desks here. Let's put it that way. I got so much stuff, I need 5 desks. Okay, I just took a sip of water, wet my whistle. And then we're going to get started with this print here. This here, it's very important that if you want to have the right proportion or having that it flow and you make your 80 cards, you don't want to start cutting at, let's say, 5 1/4 and then back at 5 1/4 because you're going to have a big strip of white and you need the little strip. So what you're going to do for this one here And we can cut two at the same time, save some time. So if you want to cut two at the same time, you're going to take, because designer serial paper, it's easy to cut two. You can put two together. Okay, I'm putting two together. To make it equally, I'm going to start cutting at 6 inch, right in the center of this pretty paper. Don't have a heart attack when you cut the beautiful paper because you're going to make beautiful card. So to make beautiful card with designer serial paper, you have to have the guts, put it that way, to cut it. So, whoo, cut that out. Now, when you're going to take those two pieces, these two and these two, you want to keep your pattern together, okay? Make sure your pattern are all at one side, because if not, we're going to have a fiasco at the end. Now, this beautiful part going to get on this side, and now this going to get cut at 5 1/4. 5 1/4. Now these here, keep that aside. We will use that. You think it's just white, right? Well, wait a minute. We're going to do some magic. It won't be white. Now you're going to take these. You're going to cut that at 4 inch. June 28th, the bundles should be back in stock, honey. And back at 4 inch. So now you see this is our cards that we're going to make. This sits in this print and these. So we're going to leave that aside because we're going to do those cards tonight, okay? Et voila. Okay, now we're going to put that aside. And remember those white strip? Okay, I need to move something. Let me, okay, this don't need to be open yet. Let me reposition my seat here. Here we go. Okay, so now those white piece here that we thought it was white, remember those strip cards? Flip this and voila. So that's where those lovely card here gonna come in. So now we're gonna cut this in 4 inch. Little strip, I don't like to cut 4 at the same time though. 2, it's about my max because it won't slide or whatever. So we're gonna cut that at 4, cut that at 4. Now we're gonna move that aside. And then we got 2 more here. We're going to cut that at 4. I agree. Get a couple pack. I mean, just like tonight, I'm using a full pack. So far I used 3 full pack plus. Here we go. So now we're going to leave this aside. Now, we're going to go with, I don't remember why this one was there. Oh, we got one more to cut in like that. Okay, so this one here, it's a little bit different because you get this and this. But again, because of this side, because remember we're doing some with this print and we're doing some with this print. Again, you want to cut right at 6 inch. Now, when you take both of this, take both center, put them together. So you take both center, put together. Now we're going to cut that at 5 1/4, not the center. The center is going to, well, maybe we should flip it this way. It's going to be easier. You want to cut on the white side off, okay? So put that at 5 1/4. So the one that I'm sharing tonight is the one that need a little bit of attention, okay? Now, save this again. Now we're going to flip this and cut at 4 and cut again at 4. See how simple it is? Now, what I done with this, I kept the one with the most pale papaya. So it's going to be like I think I like a little bit of variation. So I'm going to do those three here. Those three going to be with pale papaya. And then these three going to be with this on this side. Maybe you want to use all this side. I thought I love the marble, the watercolor splash looking. So whatever, maybe you want to choose all this side. I wanted to show you both ways. Okay, now we're going to take this, the white, remember it was this, now we're going to flip that, and yes, again at 4-inch. So it's not a lot to remember in the measurement, it's just where to start to cut your paper, right? So now, excuse me, we're going to save this and put that in our pile. Now this print over here, this one, you're going to cut it in strip of 4-inch, okay? So we're going to cut 4-inch, 4, and like I said, I'm not cutting all the paper tonight. I'm showing you the basic how to cut, so when you get the PDF, you're going to know exactly how to cut your paper. So now we got those 3 strip of 4-inch. Now we're going to put that equally, and we're going to cut that in strip of 2-inch, 2. So that's going to give us 6 back there, 2, 2, and 2. I need some space here. And then 2. Oops, make sure it's straight. Et voila. It won't be absolutely no scrap, Debbie. Every bits and piece going to be used. Now this print here, we're going to cut it at 4-inch also. 4 and 4. And this one's going to be cut at 3-inch. So we're going to cut this one at 3-inch. One of the strip, they're going to be cut differently, but that's all explained in the PDF. So we're going to cut at 3-inch, 3, and 3. And then we're left with 3, right? It's all dividing perfectly fine. So now we got all those bits and pieces, all equally. See how simple it is to cut? Now this one here, again, it's 4 by 3, but some of it you're going to have in this print and some of it in this print. I'm going to show you what it is. So we're going to go at the 4-inch. They all have to go 4-inch. So all your paper need to cut at 4-inch at one point, okay? 4 and 4. Now we're going to keep one aside, okay? One aside because you're going to need that. We're going to go at 3-inch, 3, 3, and 3. Okay, now it's a few strip like this you're going to have to cut at 3/4 inch. The way I like to cut at 3/4 inch, it's going to the right. So 3/4. You're going to do that. You're going to end up with 32, I think, like this, or 36, or whatever many strip I make you cut. But that's, you can cut about 3 sheets like that when it's a big piece like this. So that's what you're going to do with all of the one that I see, because some of it you're going to do in this and some of it in this. And I should have kept one of the strip also to do like this with the other color. So I'm going to get another piece of paper so I can do it. So it looked like it's long to cook. Am I cooking tonight? I don't think so. And see, now it don't divide by 3/4 and 3/4. That's why one of it you get a 1 inch. Remember, one of the cards, I said, you're gonna have a few cards that it is the 1 inch. See the difference? One, it's wider. That is the reason why. It's all that matte. So this one, stay this way. Okay. I'm just going to take one of those sheets here. It's not the one you would take, okay? You would take a full strip, but I just want to add a few so when we assemble our card, it's going to be easy. Here we go. Okay. Now, we're ready to assemble, believe it or not. That's how you would cut all your paper. Lots of Ohio I see tonight. That's what Ollie put. So, what do you think so far? Is that look pretty much easy, right? So, a little commercial. The commercial is that we're going to have a prize. So, like I said, the prize is a sampler of designer series paper. And I'm going to toss in a pen with that inking with Frenchie pen. So to win, you have to be present to win. So when we're going to announce your name, you're going to have to say here in the comments. And then when we're done, don't leave the class. When we're done, you're going to go at frenchiestamps.com, and then at the top, it's say contact me. Click on contact, and then you're going to be able to email me your mailing address. So it won't be long. Ollie's going to send me the winner, and we're going to keep on going. And we get the winner. Like I said, it is Kathy Kelly. Congratulations, Kathy Kelly. Please, like I said, just send me your information. Some of you are going to say, well, you already got my information. I'm a popular customer with you or whatever. Some of you get the same name and so on. So that's why you need to claim your prize to email me. So congratulations, Kelly. And by the way, if somebody is not from the U.S. that won, please right away say you're not from the U.S. I'm going to send you a card. I cannot send you product. I should have said that from the beginning. Okay, so now, seem easy enough. Awesome, awesome. Okay, now, like I mentioned, this lovely stamp. Oh, I didn't even bring block. That's funny, funny, funny. I bring ink, but I didn't bring block. So I did some flowers in this. This is the inside flowers here. The little one, it's the inside flowers. Okay, now we got this, the little inside flowers. I absolutely love this thing. You get a long happy birthday too. I did like to have a different one for this, just because that I wanted something not so long, because the way that the paper was. I'm going to use the tanks. Now, I did a bunch of them, see? So I stamp a bunch and cut a bunch, so we were ready to roll on for tonight, okay? That it's optional. Like I said, you can go to town with it, or you can leave it the way they are. They are pretty the way they are, but that's what we're going to use tonight. Oops, I thought, oops. Here we go. Okay, now, the one that I strongly recommend, not just for this class, but for at any time, it's this one here. So I got a lot of thank you. Like I said, I'm going to do, I did some hello friend. So we're going to do some hello friend and then some birthday. We're going to do the hello in the big, because I didn't do the hello in the big. And then we're going to do the friend in cursive. I did some small hello. Where's my friend? Here is my friend. Okay. This is should go this way. Okay, yellow, it's there, and then friend. One thing I want to point out, we're going to do some though. We're going to do, I want both cursive happy birthday. I love the cursive. I need to point out something for sure in the happy birthday. This is not the first stamp. Ollie gonna laugh because we got caught in that. That was, what was Dina's stamp set? Perennial petals, something like that. If you see, let me find, maybe this would, yes. Okay, so you see the H and a Y. So the Y upside down look like a H. So you just look at the first thing and you think you get the happy and you stamp and you're like, what the hee-haw happened there? Well, the H and the Y are very similar upside down, so make sure that the tail of the P face down, okay? So the PP face down, so now you're going to remember that, right? So the P's need to face down. So see the Y and the H. Then you flip this, it looks just like an H. If you just look at the first letter, you think you got it. Sorry. You're going to have an upside down greeting. So that anytime you're going to see happy in cursive, remember to watch for those two P's, okay? They need to face down. Okay? That's a little tip for me tonight. Now we're going to start with simple cards. Oh, one thing I didn't teach you yet. So all of my cards, I did it on this way here. I score at 4 1/4. Now we're running out of place on these days. We score at 4 1/4 first. Score that on the long way. Flip this around and cut it at 5 1/2. All of my cards, dang it. Okay, see, wrong. I did a few like that. Not this way, okay? The white one are like that. Okay, this one here. You want to score at 5 1/2. Score at 5 1/2 on the short way. Score at 5 1/2 on the short way. Lift this up and then flip it at 4 1/4. And then cut. So that gives you the 10 card. 10, this is the word 10 I'm looking for. See a 10? The reason why I like it on the long way, it's because all our cards are going vertical. Exception. Well, tonight we're going to have some this way because it's not the first one that I missed. I cut some last night and I cut the wrong way and I'm like, what the heck? Okay, the exception of the white one, not the white one with these here. These white one here are on the long way also, okay? The white one that it's with the strip go this way, okay? So now I'm going to put a few together so you see what it's all about. And then we're going to do the one with the strip. So I like to reinforce all my score first. Reinforce. And then I need my insert. Okay, I like to really reinforce my score first. Now, let's decide which one. Okay, this one here, like I said, that would go on the Pierre Pizzazz. This would go on the Just Jade. See? So that's how I mix these colors. See, boom, boom. Then this one. So you're going to see the one that get more Pierre Pizzazz and the one that get more the other one. And you just mix them like that. Like that. So, okay, we're going to do 4. You're going to see how 4 go quick. Well, we're going to do other 1 too, but okay. So now, and believe it or not, I like to assemble it first and then do the stamping. For some reason, usually I would say the other way around, but this one, I did like to put it together first and then stamp after. Here we go. We're going to go to town with that. Like I said, you can add more if you want to add layers, if you want to do some die cuts, some punch to put your greeting. The sky is the limit on this. You do what floats your boat. Okay. Now, we're going to do the greetings. So then these 2 would be in that greeting and these 2 in this. So, is that? No, it's just jade, that one. See? Yeah, just jade. Okay. So we're going to do the just jade. We're going to do hello friend. So I'm going to put the big hello. And we're going to do those one in the same color, so then it's going to go faster, right? And then see this one there. And then we're going to take our friend. And now I'm going to put my friend right there. See how quick it goes? And then this one, I'm going to put it right there. Oh, don't rock your stamp. That one is for a special friend. Okay. Now, this one going to be in... which we're going to do happy birthday, and that it's in Pure Pizzazz. And we're going to do the happy first. Happy. And this one, I'm going to put the happy on this one. I'm going to put that different a bit off. Oh, see, I told you I need more desk space. When you get all those stamps and all the ink and oh my. And then birthday. This one's going to be right here. See how pretty that is? It's so lovely. And now birthday is going to be on the other way here. Et voila. Now we're going to do the inside. I'm going to do a pale papaya for the inside, and we're just going to do 2 of them because it's no use to do them all. They're all the same. Like I said, you can decorate it as you want or as little. So the inside, it's 4 1/4 by 5. So we're going to do 4 1/4 by 5. I got my pale papaya here. Oops, and I like to do my leaf first. Let's move some space here. I like to do my leaf first. So Pure Pizzazz with Pure Pizzazz. Now we're going to do Just Jade with Just Jade. So I matched the leaf with the green that it was, okay? Then Just Jade. And when it dry lighter. So don't think it's not the right color it is. It's just dry lighter. Okay, now this is there. Now it's going to be pale papaya for all of them. The only one it's not pale papaya, it's the one that I did with the magenta. Pale papaya. And that also going to dry way lighter. Et voila, how simple that was. Now, let's move that here. Now, we're going to put that inside, and I'm going to show you how I done the blinks on them. Here. this year, I'm not worried about that. I'm going to send it to a special, special friend. When you rock your stamp or you get a little smudge, you know what? Just send it to your BFF and say, I was thinking of you. And I get so excited, I drop my ink pad. That's it. It's still pretty. And I bet Ollie's laughing. She's thinking, I'm going to have a hello friend in the mail this week. You could be. Yes, absolutely, Deborah. For Christmas, oh, I already put glue on this. For Christmas card, oh, you betcha. That would be awesome, quick, and no stress, right? Here we go. Now, okay, I got, in those green, I use the Genuine Gem. That's what I use. And I had one that need to be finished here. Okay, here it is. So you get the green and then you get the gold. So I still have a few gold there. I'm going to use the gold on the old olive. And what I like about that, it's, you see, you get the gold in this too, in the marble. So I use 3 in each of them. So I put one there, one over here, and one over here. See, boom, it's decorated. Now, this one, 1, 2, and 3. Now, the one with the, I'm going to remove that once I can toss this. This here, you know what? Maybe my eraser would take that off. It's bugging me. Can you tell? Yeah, I said, don't you worry. Send it to your best friend. It is bugging me, though. Maybe I waited a bit too long. Okay, I won't put some on that because I don't know. I'm going to use it, but it's not worth it to put diamonds. So now these one here, I like the green with these one. So I'm going to go one over here, one over there, and one over there. Now I can save this one and put it right here. So now I can remove this. Here we go. So now, see, very, very lovely. Okay, so that is this one. That's the pattern of the sample paper. Now, if we do this one here, so we're going to do 2, and we're going to do 2. And we won't do, okay, I got 1. I should have another one someplace, right? We won't do the inside because you saw me do the inside. Okay, let's move that aside. And I need 2 whites. The one with the magenta, I did white. With the drop it, yeah, you can use, I know what you're talking about. Let me, if somebody wondering, I saw the question, so let me, thought they were right here. 1 second. Well, what did I do with them? Here they are. So these one here, she's asking if it would be colorable. So I'm going to use the Just Jade here in the dark. And you're going to see it. See? You get your Just Jade there. See that? And then the clear won't do as bright because you don't have the reflection, but you're still going to get that color. So you can use a pack of that and just mix them. I don't know if that was the question, but that's how I got that. See? Now you get, well, where's the white? See, now you get the green. Okay, I hope that's what she was talking about. When I see question like that that I can demo on the spot, I love it. Send it to you, Frenchie. Okay, Eden, you can be surprised. Maybe you're going to get that in the mail. Okay, now we got 2 white, we got 2 pale papaya. So the magenta going to go on the white. And that I like to play which one I want down and up. This one, I feel that need to go up. And then, oops, that go there. That's going to go here. That's going to go there. So this is the same print. Remember, if you're arriving late, this is the same print. One it's the front and one it's the back. So I bet, I would say if I would take a poll, most people would choose this color with the beautiful gold. But some people like their own orangey peachy, and I love the water splash, watermark, water, whatever it's called. So I decide to do on both sides, you know, to do some in both sides, show you the difference. Oh, the color lifter, no. The color lifter won't lift that because this is not alcohol-based ink. It is water-based ink. So color lifter, it is for alcohol-based. So that's our blends. Now I see where the question was coming. Yeah, it will not be. So now just to go faster, I'm going to do the thanks because I needed thanks, like I said. Anybody that going to order with me this month, going to get one of these beauty in the mail. Now, the magenta, it is marvelous, not marvelous. I don't know that color because I don't use it often, but it is magenta madness. It is madness. So we're going to do the thanks. Like I said, you don't have to do, you can do any greeting. You can do thinking of you, just because, blah, blah, blah. See, I just decide where the thing going to fit better and go there. Now for this one, what I done, I use those sequins. And those one here, so I use every color of them, all of them. Every color, even the blue, I mix them someplace. So these color here, see, they go good with that. They're darker. I thought to save them for Christmas, but no. You know what? They go perfectly with this here. So too big, and then here's a little. See? Boom. And these are so quick and easy to do. So here's one. And then I'm going to put another one here. There. See, this one I'm putting 2 little, 1 big. So just show you it's no right and wrong. Okay. Now this one here, I still have some of the, I like the lighter one, not the darker one. You could use the darker one. I use the darker one on the strip with this. So this one's going to be too big one. It sounded like I said they were too big. Oh, wrong way, Sesame. One there, and one there. See? Now, another one that it's very cool with this, that I done some of that, it is, I thought I had it here, 1 minute. It must have slipped. Where did it go, man? I thought I had it here. Okay, let me grab another bag. I know I will find it the minute that I clean tonight, but I don't want to make you guys wait. The champagne. Champagne, it is amazing with this paper. It's just bring everything out. And I love the size of this. So this one, I'm going to do 5 of them just because I just love this champagne. Here we go. So now you get your champagne. So the champagne got that yellow orange tint to it. I think it is so nice with this. So here it is. So that was this. Oops, I had a loose one here. Where? Oh, it go right here. You want to be careful if you take your cards and you shove it together. Be careful when you go like this. I did a few like that. Et voila. See how pretty it is? Very simple, but so pretty. Inside again, I just stamped my flowers. Oh, Angie, I think you're going to love that paper. It is so yummy. Delicious. Okay, now I'm going to share with you this one here. So this print and this print. So these are the same. Okay, well, not the same, but it's the same design. And the bottom, it's this one. The only exception, like I said, one at the green at the bottom. I don't know where I slid that one. I show it at the beginning, remember? It's just like 2. I think it's just 2 with the green at the bottom. Like these, okay? So some, it's just 1 or 2 or whatever. It's not many. It's just to make the number work. But they all assemble the same. So I'm going to use, okay, one I'm going to do in this evening green. And one I'm going to do in, I should have, yeah, I want, I want pale, I want pale, I want something. I know what I want. I cannot think of the name when I put my N on it. Pure Pizzazz. Oh, I don't have any cut because I'm out in there. Well, I know where I get more. That's why I didn't have any there. Okay, so we're going to cut one sheet of Pure Pizzazz. I think that it's a better fit there. So can I cut it the right way this time so you can see it again? So you want to score at 5.5, score at 5.5, and then flip and cut at 4.25. Like I said, all my cards are done that way except some, not in all the pile that I share. Tonight I cut some on the wrong way, but except the white one, okay? Because I think they're all going on the long way and I like it this way. Here we go. And now what we're going to do, never mind the center, okay? Keep that in mind. When you're going to do this design, don't pay attention to the center. You want to put at the top. So usually I play a little bit around to decide where. So right there. And then at the bottom. So I don't pay attention to the center. What I'm looking, it's the surrounding. I want to keep the same proportion. Okay. Now we're going to go here again. So remember, it's the same style, just a different paper here. Over here. That's why we get quite a bit more. It's because of the strip that I keep open there. And then we're going to go at the bottom. And now what you're going to do before you get started, though, like I explained in the video, you want to separate. Oh, not that. Never mind that. It's here. So you're going to decide which one you want with which side. Some of them go better with one than the other. I like the light one with this and the dark one with this. Okay? But you're going to have a lot more in this color than in this, okay? So really you want to cut all your paper separated by section before you start assembling it. It's going to be a lot easier. Now I'm going to put that right here. Sometimes you're off a little smidge like that. It's just that it's a made cut, right? So you can shave it off if that happens. Because we tried to go cut right at 4, but that could happen. I mean, we're not sending that in the machine, right? And then over here. And here we go. Now, we're going to do the thanks again just because that is the fastest, right? But you can do happy birthday and so on. I know many of you use more happy birthday, so you know what? I will do one happy birthday. Most of them on this one, I like to use the evergreen, evening evergreen, just because it's a darker one and it shows very lovely. So, well, tomorrow, save the date. Tomorrow it's the next free shipping. So, and it's just a 1 day. So we're going to put the birthday right down here. And then we're going to put the birthday right down here also. Okay, we're going to washy before I get a fiasco here. I got quite a bit on this disc. It's amazing what you can do on a 24 by 24 when you do live. And then, what do you remember with happy? Do you remember what I taught you today? What you have to pay attention? It's those P's, right? They have to go down. Et voilà. And then I'm going to go back in the middle of this. Et voilà. Now, while I get this, you know what? I want to do another one of this one just because. This one I'm going to do on one that I cut on the wrong way. But you know what? I cut on the wrong way because I like the other way. But you're going to see that if you like this size that it open, you're going to see that it's working. All of them all got an insert except the white, okay? Like I did at the beginning, I show you the insert. I want to show something with that. So we're going to do happy birthday on that. Oh, now I need another color though. Because I want to put something else other than the blinks there. I forgot to show that. We're going to put, oh, you know what? We won't put yellow or nothing like that. We're just going to put friend. And we're going to put that. Oh, I use bumblebee instead of pale papaya. Nobody noticed that? That's funny. I thought it was dark, but it always dry lighter. Well, that what happened. If you wonder why my color was off, I had bumblebee. Okay, we're going to put the friend right here in pale papaya. Voila. So, and then see. Let me show you while we get that. We're going to do another one just because the other one I put wrong. I got a smidge there. I don't know what happened. So we're going to go at the bottom. It's the leaf. And then I like to. And then voila. Yeah, that's more pale papaya. I like to say that name. Okay. Now that we got that. Remember I told you you can use bling, you can decorate it, not the sky is the limit. Well, I cut a bunch of those flowers so you can always take a flower. Some of it I sponge around. You know what? I'm going to share how I done that, though. I didn't think to get that ink, but we will. Okay, so usually I would use a glue dot in the back, but I don't have the glue dots right here. So I'm going to put that, oh, that should go there, though. Oh, my friends, it's too big. Okay, friends cannot go, oh, it can go this way. Okay, let me do a little operation here. So if you want the flower, I would have to stamp my friend at a different place. So we're going to make it work, though. Okay. I'm going to put that right there, and then we're going to put our leaves. Oh, I want to just on one, and then put that right there. See, now you can have this. It's up to you. Okay, I said I'm going to share. Okay, to get the two-tone like I did this one here, okay, we're going to ink with pale papaya. And then we're going to take a sponge. And I like Flirty Flamingo. But right now here we got magenta. So that's going to even give another. So I'm just going to use some magenta. So you can use any color, whatever. But see, I just stab. Maybe I need a little bit more. And then a bit in the center. And then smack this down. Voila! Is that cool? That is so cool. Then you can have another one. I think that is such a cool, oh, those colors are awesome. Like for the inside, that would be great. And then you get the little dots for your center. That, the little dot, I like to go direct. Okay, what did I do with that ink pad? Oh. Okay, what the, here it is, went all the way there. How the heck did I manage that? It was all the way on my back desk when I went to get the other color. I like to stamp a bit here, off, et voila. See, that's how you get your two-tone. Okay, now this one here, you can do like the blinks that I show you, or you can do the adhesive. See, those one would go good there. Or you, this one get the gold, so I don't feel we need much with that one. Here is this one here. So you can, what I done, some of it I did 3, oh, I got that piece there. Some of it I did 3 like this and call it good. And then some of it I add in the center here, see? Voila. It just adds something. And then some of it you saw that I would add the flower at this end. Okay, we need leaves to go with that. So I try to match the leaf the same color than the cardstock. Right now I don't see any. I'm going to use that leaf, that color. All is good. So I want that right there. Just to save time, I'm not even gluing there. We're just going to add dimensional. Glue those two together. And Voila. So you can decorate it the way that you want. I know some of you are going to do a lot of die cut and you're going to have another layer under this, another layer. That's what you like. So you do what you like. Don't think because somebody dress up with this or that, you have to dress up like that, right? We're in the world that we do what we feel is right or good. Et voila. See that those colors go perfectly. So that's the style of the card. So you get some, that I call this the simple, that it's the double tone, okay? Now, let's see what we're going to do with the bits and pieces. Remember, we had bits and pieces. So now when I'm done tonight, I got a bunch of card to finish because I got all those things that I cut. So I will finish that after. You don't have to watch me do all those 80 cards, right? Okay, let me get a drink of water just because I'm thirsty. Okay, it's very important before that you get started with your strip of card that you separate them. And tonight I cannot separate them like I did in the PDF because I didn't cut the full pack of paper. So what I done, I just put it on my card. So you get 2 cards with 6. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It would be good if I know how to count. You get 2 cards with 6. And then you get 3 cards with 5. No, 4. I thought it was 4. It must be 5. No, here's another one. I knew. Didn't lose my marble after all. Yeah, so you get 4 with 5. And you got 2 with 6. I'm going to do one of each because they're done a little bit different. So you just want to decide where you're going to put your thing. So in the PDF, it's all separated the way that they should go, okay? To flow together good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm going to take those 2 out. 3. See, I'm trying to make so it's decent for 2 cards here. I don't have much to play with. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. Should I have that one there? Yes, I talk to myself when I do project like that. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we need 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. This got, I'm gonna remove that. Okay, that is it. So I made you start on a piece of 5 1/4 by 5 1/2, I think, or 4 1/4 by 5. And you're going to understand why I make you start that way and why we're going to trim and so on. So we're going to go ahead and do the 6 first. So if you take the 6 and you put it on your paper, you're going to see how close you have to glue them, okay? And that's the wrong size paper. And some of it I'm going to make you glue, or I'm going to say, you know, if you glue, you can add another layers. The choice, it's yours. Okay, I'm going to start on the 5 1/2 by 4 1/4. You can start on 4 4 by 5 1/4 also. You know what? No, we're going to start that way. And then we're going to trim. Okay, I'm talking to myself. All is good. Okay, so I like to use the liquid glue for this, and the reason why I like to use the liquid glue, it gives us the chance to move it if we're off a bit. I'm gonna start on one end and go from there, because if I have to trim, it's easy to trim at one end. And then we're gonna alternate that in the colors here. So you saw it was a tight fit for the 6. If we're off a bit, that's okay. We're going to trim all that. So mainly all the designer series paper, it's on the front of the card. The only one that I did a little strip, it's when we're going to trim this here. Because we have to do a little bit of trimming, except if we would be super, super straight and glue it just right at the first time. It was not me. And here I went too tight. I can tell that right now, but that is good. So then you can see how to alternate that if you glue it too tight. That's pretty slick. Okay. I don't like to cut it the minute that it's glue, so we're going to let that one dry and we're going to glue this one. I'm going to do it on the same 5 1/4 by 5 1/4 by 4. We're going to do this one, it's the 5, okay? This one's going to get a trim. Going to get trim. I like to start right at the edge too. Because you don't see, but it's another piece of white under there. That's how we cheat. That's how we can make it just right. The paper should be back in stock around the 28th. So that's why I hold the PDF till, the 30th. But I planted this card before it went not orderable. So, and I didn't want to wait because then I wouldn't remember how to make it. I would have to read all my own instruction. So not only that, it can be done too with other designer series paper, like, oh, I'm missing a piece there. Like somebody said, this is going to be awesome for Christmas. So after you get the pattern, the download, then you can do it with many designer series paper. Oh, not on your fingers. Here we go. Okay, now this one gonna dry. Okay, let's get jiggy with it, and we're gonna do this one here. And if you don't mind, I need to remove some stuff off my desk, okay? So I can see the light. Put it that way. Okay. That was a bit too crazy that it was here for me. That's why. Okay, now I feel I can breathe a bit more, so that is good. I'm not choking. Now, we're going to trim this one here. We're going to trim that at 5 inch. 5, see, I'm going about, okay, we're going to go at 5 1/8. So you're going to have to play a little bit with your thing. 5 1/8, so that's going to be, this one look all straight. That looks straight there, by 3 7/8. And now, this is going to go another piece of white that measure 4 1/4 by 5 1/4. And now we're going to have all of the right proportion all around. See? That's how we cheat. So this strip here, if you could have had that inside, but that's going to be the only thing that it's the trimming on this. So now this is going to go on a piece of fresh freesia. And both, well, we're going to go at 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. So that, I mean, I give all the measurement, but depending on how tight you're going to glue your stuff, maybe you're going to have to play a little bit with it, okay? So keep that in mind on those one. Oh, something didn't go through. Let me show this. Okay. I guess it don't, YouTube don't like when we put price. I just saw all these messages didn't go through, so I put it up. Yeah, the Hostess code, it's right at the top. And you're going to get the PDF with an order of $35. And the Hostess code, it's good till the end of the month. Let me flip this. You want to flip this? Good till June 30th. But remember, tomorrow you got free shipping on order of $50 before taxes tomorrow. Et voila. So now we got this, and this is going to go on top of this one here. Now, before we do that, we're going to do our best wishes. Now I moved too much stuff. Now I cannot find the darn stamp set. Here it is. This one we're going to do best wishes for the happy birthday. So I cut the double oval, and we're going to stamp that with fresh freesia. Here we go. You didn't think it would look all that right proportion. It's just the way that we cheat a little bit, right? I think that's cheating a little bit, the way that I done that. Now I got the best wishes there. Now we're going to mount that on, so that it's on white, and then the scallop one, it's the same sponge, okay? It's 2-in-1, this sponge. We're going to put that right there. Now we're going to take our ribbon first. Where's my glue? And that's the fresh freesia. So you can do all around, or me, what I like to do, it's just eyeball this. Okay, about this way. I need my scissors though. We're going to cut that here. And then I know I'm going to need another one for the other cards. So here we go. Now I'm going to take, usually when it's a tight layer like that, I say use the liquid glue because you get place to move it around. I'm just trying to, I like to tie up my ribbon with this. So then it's, and then I don't have that glue on top of my hand, you know, the liquid glue. But when it's a tight layer, I really recommend that liquid glue. Now I have to be super careful that I keep that proportion. Et voila. So it is a faux illusion because it looked just like one piece of white, but we get 2 pieces of white there. So that's how I made it fit very lovely. Because it's hard to just do it exactly at the same spot and finish every time. So now you see how you can cheat that a little bit. Now we're going to take another piece here of ribbon, and you can tie a bow if you want. Some people find it easier to tie it around their finger like this. Now I need my glue dots. Oh, maybe they're on my desk. I swear that I cannot find anything right now. Oh, here they are. That's a lot of stuff to have in all the paper and so on, but we're going to manage. If I can do it, you guys can hang it, right? Now we're going to put that right here. Now we're going to trim that just a little bit. I'm still going to keep quite a bit of my ribbon. Now this one, and inside again, you could do the flowers in fresh freesia in this. Oh, that's just the topper. That was silly of me. Yes, that new ribbon, it's such a soft ribbon. And then let's make sure, oh, it's not on my white yet, so I'm good. Here, now we're gonna mount that. Okay, so this was the one with the 3/6. This is 6. I know I had white, right? I don't know where I put it. We're gonna take another one. That's it. I got a bunch of paper beside me. So if I would give you a guess, what Frenchie gonna be doing tonight? Other than picking up her desk. I'm going to do another bunch of cards because I got all that paper cut, right? Et voila. Is that gorgeous? I think it's so pretty. Okay, so that's the 5. The 6. Now, we're going to cut this one at, see, it's not straight all the way, so we're going to straighten that up. It's about 5.5. 4.5. So now we're going to go at 3 1/4. Why 3 1/4? Because if I remove 1 inch from 5.5 and 4 1/4, then I'm going to remove 1 inch there. And this here, it's too pretty to toss it out. That's the one we're going to put inside. Okay? So now we're going to take this piece. We're going to cut at 4.5. By, no, it was not 4.5, silly me. It is at 4 3/4 by 3.5. And see that for illusion? It looked like one piece. The only thing I see, I have to give him just a little shave off here. Didn't take the time to shave this morning. We're going to shave that off. Here we go. Now, we need a piece of fresh freesia, and that we're going to go at, this one I'm going to go at 3 3/4 by 5. So I just enlarge a 1/4 inch both direction for every layer. Just remember that. You go bigger, a 1/4 inch. Now we're going to glue those two together. So it's the second piece of Whisper White that really make it look like you were so good at gluing all those layers. But see, it is 2 pieces of white on this. So it's not about how perfectly you were cutting or gluing, because we figure out to, should I say cheat? Maybe it's not the right word. Fudge it. I think that's the word. Fudge it. Is it? Now we're going to put that there. And then we're going to put that here. Oh, that's off a bit. Who's measuring? That's what I say. Oh, I am. I said, who's measuring? Frenchie is. And I'm not the one that it's good at. I mean, all my picture frame are crooked in my house usually. Oh, need a little bit more. My daughter come here and she's going to fix every bit of them. Here we go. It was just off a bit too much. Okay, Now we got that. Now the next one for the bow, I want to pass under. So you're going to see, here we go. Pass it under. So I want the bow to go this way. That means I'm going to tie this way. It's always going to go the other way than you're tying. So now my bow, my first knot, it's going up and down, okay? My bow going to go horizontal. That's just the way a bow works. So the side that you want to go, tie your first knot in the other direction. That's it. If you learn one thing about bow tonight, just remember the side that you are tying your first knot, your bow going to go in the other direction. So what they say, you can sleep good if you learn something. I hope that you did. We're going to cut and cut. And now we're going to take a glue dot, and it's the tuck and pull, right? Take a glue dot, put that under so it don't slide when you put it in the envelope and so on. Et voila. It's technique. Yep, it is technique. Technique. Ooh, talking half in French here. Okay, I had a stamp set at one time that it say best wish, and I just use it. Here it is. We're going to put best wish. Again, I'm using the oval. Well, I had another oval that it's right under my PC there. Got it. See, stuff it's walking in this place. You guys think I'm losing my marbles sometime, but when you shove and shove, stuff it's going under the desk, going under the PC, the monitor, name it. So it's not me. Oh, that's the little one. I want the bigger one. Here they are. Well, thank you, Sherry. Sherry said she really enjoyed the class. Thank you so much. And voila. So that was one, and here is the other one. See the difference in the bow? I know which one I like better, because this looked all in one piece, even if it was in two pieces. See this one, how you see the ribbon on each side? That's not my favorite, but somebody asked me to show a bow not attached to anything, so here it is. So we're going to have another winner. So you see, so we got the plain way. I say the plain way. That is just the one sheet. Then we got the two-tone that I call, and even, you know, you can put some with blings. This is all one that we did tonight, and these one, it's the same print than these. These one, it's the same print, it's just the way that it flow. And then we had the green one that, I don't know, the darker one. This should be someplace. Well, it was this one here. Oh, I think that, I know one, it's got a C. Oh, another rhinestone that I use the holiday too. See the green? The holiday was awesome with that, and the yellows and so on. The holiday rhinestone go amazingly with this. Absolutely amazing. So keep that in mind. The holidays rhinestone go very lovely with that. So I hope you enjoyed this. And again, please remember that free shipping, it is just tomorrow. See, I went in the back. You can see stuff was walking when I was working. No, here we go. That was too much light. I went to get more white paper there. And so I hope you enjoyed this. I love doing this. Now, I got a few dates to make you save. So save the date of July 14. It's going to be a mystery stamping. Yes, July 14, it's going to be a mystery stamping. That's a Wednesday night. It's going to be right here at 7 o'clock Mountain Time. 7 o'clock. let's start on the Pacific time. Pacific time, 5 o'clock. Mountain time, 6 o'clock. Central time, 7 o'clock. Eastern time, 8 o'clock. And that's going to be about an hour, 45 minutes. I'm going to have all the supplies listed sometime next week or so when I announce the mystery stamping. It's going to be on the right side of my blog. Also, it's going to be listed on YouTube. And on the day of, it's going to be listed on my blog. And maybe a few days before, I'm going to list it at the bottom of a post. It's going to be designer series paper, and I'm going to tell you right now, it doesn't matter this direction of the designer series paper. If you go on the long way, cut it all on the long way. If you go vertical, cut it all vertical. That's it. It's no specific way. You know that sometimes if you do cut the designer series paper, people ask me, does it have to be vertical, horizontal, whatever? This one, as long as it's in the same direction. Now we got another winner. And I'm going to have a tough time saying your name. So, you know your last name start with an H. It is Janice Ulsher. Ulsher. I don't know. I'm going to spell it. Hoellscher. Janet Hoschler. I don't know if I say that right, but I'm going to spell it again. It's Janice, Hoel. Scher. Congratulations, Janice, and congratulations, Kathy. You're going to have a pack of designer series, well, a sampler of designer series paper. You have to email me tonight, and this is going to be in the mail tomorrow. Tomorrow, it will be in the mail. So enjoy your evening. Don't forget the host code, should I repeat it one more time, with an order of $35. That is, oh, that's the wrong one. That is 6A PMU H9Q. 6A PMU H9Q. You can always go at frenchiestamps.com, and right on my blog, you're going to see the blog post of today. You're going to have all the information there. If you order, it's over $75. With this host code, you're going to have both PDF, the one of this class and the 24 of After the Storm. Thank you so much. I really enjoyed this, and save the day, July 14. We're going to be right here again, me and Ollie, for a mystery stamping. And if you're around on Facebook tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Mountain Time, 7 Central, I will be live on Facebook. So I hope to see you there. Bye-bye for now, my friend.